Hello, I'm Lucas, and I answered prompt 2 that asks, in what ways do media sometimes distort political reality? What are the consequences for American democracy when the electorate is formed through such distortion? Throughout the history of advanced civilization, the spread of information has facilitated countless wars, revolutions, and movements that have changed the world that we live in today. Credited for the European invention of the printing press in 1440, Johannes Gutenberg began the process of spreading mass information to a large number of people. Through its invention, the printing press has facilitated a rapid development within European societies. For example, the mass production of Christian indulgences in 1454 and newspapers beginning in 1605 spurred an era of literacy among the population. Further, this literacy allowed once ignorant and illegible peasants to realize the corruption within the church. That ultimately led to Martin Luther's Protestant Reformation in 1507. The media today has the same possibility to educate the masses and lead to reform movements. However, the media today is often distorted to political reality. Led by a desire by large media corporations towards profit, popular news outlets have become biased towards one idea or another. Wealthy individuals and large corporations often pay media outlets or attempt to sway the opinion of those producing the media to produce content that is favorable to one party or another. And the effects of this are noticeable. An individual can listen to CNN, for example, and receive completely contrasting information to an individual listening to Fox News about the same story. The media creates these different stories by offering incomplete or misleading information on a particular issue, as well as placing a more positive or negative tone on different sides of an issue. For example, the fiercely debated issue of gun control is often portrayed differently on different media outlets. A listener on CNN might hear about a mass shooting, for example, stemming from loose gun control laws in an effort to encourage stricter gun laws, while a listener on Fox might hear that the individual who was behind the shooting broke gun control laws to do so, encouraging stricter gun laws. In both of these incidents, the media offered information that encouraged the listener to take a particular stand on a political issue in alignment with that media's outlet's ideals. The result of this distortion in the media is overwhelmingly negative. When individuals take the information they hear from supposedly trustworthy and official sources, they lose their autonomy. When media outlets only tell part of a story or word them in a biased tone, they encourage listeners to abandon their critical thinking and simply agree with what they hear. This loss of political thinking results in a misguided and ignorant population that simply votes in favor of the corrupted media outlet they listen to, leading to another vote for the wealthy man who manages the outlet. Similar to the European peasants before the invention of the printing press, Americans who don't question the information they hear are simply pawns for the rich men who only care about votes and money. Distortion is not only present in traditional TV news outlets, but in social media too. Young people get their information from apps such as Twitter and TikTok today more than televised news. However, these forms of media are biased as well. Whether from incomplete or inaccurate information, social media distorts political reality. Further, the algorithms that spew out content that viewers are likely to enjoy tends to reinforce the viewpoints that users already have. For example, a person that watches or likes leftist videos on TikTok will begin to receive more of those types of videos that only say information that the viewer is likely to enjoy, leading to increased retention for the app, but decreased critical thinking for the viewer. Ultimately, all forms of media distort reality in one way or another in the United States today, leading to an uninformed and misguided population of voters that simply listen to what is being told and vote the same way. Without more Americans listening to multiple forms of media or getting their information from truly unbiased sources, such as the government directly, the path America is going down is one of corruption and deceit among the population.